Steph, how did you feel about the looks you all got at the end of regulation there?
What happened?
How did you feel about the two looks you got at the end of regulation there, KD and then you on the offensive rebound?
Two solid looks. Considering the situation, down three with a chance to tie it up. Just didn't go our way, but like the fight that we had, and it comes down to that possession. But over the course of 48, a lot of things that we can do better on both ends of the floor, give ourselves a chance to win these next two games, and they did what they were supposed to do, protected their home court, and we got to do that again on Wednesday, and then just continue to elevate our game.
Steph, how would you assess their three-point defense throughout the series?
I mean, they do a lot of switching, and they know where shooters are. Tonight, probably 75% of our shots were decent looks. That it's just a make or miss situation. But Coach talked about it a little bit. We can be just a little bit more patient in terms of how we create, those shots and really make them work on the defensive end. Understanding, they're going 7 deep really, and it's hard to defend like that if we just stay within our game and really search for good shots. So we played better as a group tonight. Obviously James had a great game, made some tough shots. Just how it goes. Playoffs, it's fun, and it's a competitive atmosphere out there every night, and this is what you live for.
Steph, way over here to your left, Draymond suggested that maybe you guys as a team approached it like, hey, let's have a fight, or kind of calmly, and whereas the Rockets came at you with everything they had in order to survive and win. Do you agree with that, and what's Draymond's role in trying to make sure that doesn't happen again?
I mean, we're all accountable for that. I know he likes to take responsibility for that mentality that we have, but we all understand what the sense of urgency of the moment, and again, they're a really talented team, so are we. Some of the things that they did in this building, helped them win in terms of extra possessions, trying to be a little bit more physical and things like that. But we understand what we need to do, and it's just about doing it. So I know he talked about, the sense of urgency we had in the last 6 minutes of tonight's game. If we can bring that to the full 48 and just make them a little bit more uncomfortable throughout the course of the game, that could be a difference maker right there.
Hey Steph, what's your sense of what the collective mood is and mindset, knowing that the series is tied, but you guys have home court?
We love it. I mean, obviously, we would love to be, up 3-0 or have it 3-1 or have the series, over. But there's no panic. I know we say that a lot, but it's really just we're together and we understand what the task at hand is. And very similar to the last series where whatever the expectations were going in, you kind of just roll with the punches and just get the job done any way that you can. So Wednesday is going to be fun. We've got a great opportunity to get control of the series, do it at home, and then take it from there.
Mr. Curry, what was your mindset tonight? Because you came out very aggressive.
To be aggressive. Last 48 hours has been pretty funny, and hearing all the noise and chatter about how I've been playing in this series, and I take it all in stride and understand what I'm capable of, and doing it within the context of of how we play as a team, and I know I can play even better. So just trying to stay within my own zone in terms of what I expect from myself out there on the floor, and and leaving it all out there and living with the results, because I know, how prepared I am every night, whether it's, a night like tonight or game 3.
Steph, if there's one main factor that's going to determine this series, what do you think it'll be?
Probably just toughness for 48 minutes. It's going to be a grind every game that we play against them. We got out rebounded again tonight, and they shoot 53s. There's going to be a lot of long rebounds, a lot of 50-50 balls, and we need to track those down the best we can to, win the possession game, but not let them get those kind of dagger threes off of broken plays and stuff like that. Understand they're going to hunt for those threes, and that's just how they play. We know it, we've seen it, but we can do a better job of just being, position rebounding, gang rebounding as a team, and defensively just understanding their tendencies and how the other guys, outside of James and CP, when they don't have the ball in their hands, how they get involved. And so, again, that fourth quarter we show what we're capable of. We just got to put it together for 48.
Steph, that's what I was going to ask you about, was the rebounding. That kind of killed you guys the last 2 games. You guys, when you're playing your lineup, where's the depth lineup, you really don't have a true center out there. Is it more than just focusing in and honing in on getting those boards, or you got to get more physical?
It's more the latter. I mean, if you look out there when they put their smaller 5 out there, and besides KD, there's nobody over like 6'6" out there. It's just a matter who wants it. Understand that PJ that's how he helps their team. Crashing the glass out of the corner, trying to get them extra possessions, putting the body on him first and foremost, and then everybody just being alert and having that extra effort. So at times we did it great, and at times we didn't. Better in game 4 than was game 3. Got to be better in game 5. So, those 2 lineups are going to be out there for a lot of large stretches of the game. And at the end of the day, it's just a matter of who wants it.